In this video today, I'm going to take you on the ultimate van life adventure where we explore a new free campground easily accessible by any vehicle. I go gold panning in the river, I teach you cooking a new healthy meal, we make fire and learn how to throw knives. Let's get into it. Hi, my name's Ryan and I travel Australia in my self-built camper van and film everything as I go. I live stream on TikTok and Kick. I make a lot of friends on the way. I'm really into working out and eating healthy. I love my high adrenaline sports, but I try to take it easy now. I support myself by making jewelry and tattooing people as I go. Welcome to my life. Welcome back to another video, guys. I literally was not even planning on making a video, but I just came across this really cool campground and I just have to film it. I haven't even explored it yet, but it's really cool so far. So I was just traveling from Glen Innes where I stayed last night, and I was supposed to go to Grafton today, but I just was Googling walking tracks in the area, and that's how I just came across this random spot on Google Maps. I didn't know it had an actual camping spot here too, so it's just a win-win. Let me show you guys around. So here's where I'm parked. Cool little bench for eating or anything like that. And there's a fire pit here that you can cook with that stuff. So I really want to make a fire later. There is wood. Someone left that there and everything's quite damp, so I don't know how it's going to light, but I'll do my best to give it a go. But as we come out here, this is the camping ground and it's all sectioned off for where I'm parked. It says number 6 just here. So there's number 5 over that way. There's number 7, another one right here. Someone's already parked here. They got a little table and fire pit in the back there, and there was someone here earlier, but they were just packing up, and someone was staying in a tent on this one over here. I'm pretty sure it's all free. I didn't see any signs of having to pay or anything like that. And then there's lots of walking tracks around, so we're going to explore some of these walking tracks. Currently we are at Lyrebird Falls camping ground, and it looks like you can do a huge 45k circuit, 3 to 4 days camping along here, which would be crazy. I don't know how much we're going to see today. Someone left a bracelet here. It looks like they made that by hand. That is really cool. Good on him. Good job. Anyway, so there's also no reception here. So I have Telstra and Optus, and both of them have SOS only. So, which is a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. Anyway, now I'm going to go explore the place. So apparently there's a really nice waterfall here, so let's go see that. So this is where I'm parked, and this is the first sign you see. Boundary Falls this way. So we're just going to follow that. I don't know how far we're going to go, but we'll see what happens as we go along. I've just walked a couple feet down and there's this cool old train thing here. There's an old steam engine. Interesting. Anyway, let's keep going. So not far down the track, we have come to a crossroads here. Don't really know where to go, but I hear water coming from there. So I'm gonna go left, because I'm assuming that's where the waterfall is. So it's currently August 19th, and it is really, really cold this time of year here. I got 2 jumpers on, I've got my gloves, and I'm still pretty cold, but it's alright, it's not too bad. It's still pretty early in the morning. It's only about 11 o'clock, so hopefully it warms up a bit more today. And hopefully it's not too cold at night time, because I've been sleeping in some really cold spots lately. It's been freezing. Oh, and there's more paths. I'm listening for the waterfall, and it's coming from that way, so I'm going this way. Let me show you guys. Just kind of turned up this way. You can hear the waterfalls coming from the right, so we're gonna go right. Not much signage around here or anything, so that's interesting. Wait a minute, I just found there's a sign up there. Let's go read that. Oh, and there's toilets over here. That's cool to know. And a little picnic area. So this doesn't help me at all, that sign, but let's keep going back. Now that I go down here, actually, there's a freaking arrow saying go right. So maybe I should have just walked the right way at the start. So I do hear water coming from that way though. So I'm going to ignore this arrow and I'm going to go this way. Just to see that before I go the correct way it's telling me to go. Oh, there's another path over there. Oh, I don't know, man. Let's see where this goes. So not last night, the night before, I was staying in Glen Inns and it was -3 degrees at night. The coldest night I've ever experienced in the van. It was borderline almost gonna snow. Oh, look where we are. Danger, cliff edge, and there's a little path going that way, but this is all dead ends sort of thing. There's a little, you can have the camp here if you want to, that's really cool. But the water's coming from down here, so I feel like you're meant to be going down this way. This is sketchy, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, here we go. I see water. And I see a very steep path down to it. But we found it. Cool. Oh, that's actually nice clear water. Yo, I could go fishing here. I'm gonna have to be really careful going down this because that is really, really steep. And we made it. Yo, this is really cool. Look at this little river. Absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to see the actual waterfall that's meant to be around here. That's really beautiful. And yeah, we definitely went the wrong way. We're gonna have to climb back up this mountain here and go the correct way, but that's cool. All right, we're back at the arrow. We're just gonna follow that back to where we were. So here's where we went left on the path. We're going to go right now. All right, it looks like there's a bit of a river crossing going down this way. As you can see over there, my shoes are not waterproof, so that's not good. Oh, this is telling me that the waterfalls are the way I went before. Going this way is Duffer Falls and Grassy Creek. I'll just suss this, see if I can get across without getting my shoes wet, because I'm wearing freaking TNs. Can't be getting them too wet. So I could probably make it across here, but there's a good chance I'll probably fall in at some point. So I'm just gonna go back and find the proper waterfall. Maybe I just missed it before, I don't know, but beautiful, crystal clear water, which is what we love to see. I think I really need to invest in some really nice hiking boots. They're fully waterproof, so that I can actually get to more better places. But right now, we just got to go where we can go. So there's the arrow, that's where we ventured off before. We're gonna go left now. And I think this might be where the falls are. And there's a rail over here, so it looks like you're meant to go this way. All right, so there's the waterfall. So we must have just been like literally just in there, and that's where we were looking, but we didn't see the edge of the waterfall really. But it's a long way down, so let's keep going around and hopefully we can get down there. Okay, so I've been following the fence line thing there, and there's another sign, Boundary Falls, to go down to the waterfall that was down there. It says 400 meters, 30 minutes. And then Lyrebird Falls is left, 1.5 hours. So we're gonna do both of them. First, let's go to Boundary Falls. So there's a waterfall down there. Hopefully this brings you all the way to the bottom. Wow, look at that view. That looks crystal clear down there. That's gorgeous. So this seems to be a pretty easy walk. It's not too steep, but it's quite a few stairs. So far, I think anyone could do it. Here's a little viewing platform. And more stairs. It's quite steep, but they're pretty safe. There's the viewing platform. A little bit of a river down below. And it looks like not too long till we get to the falls. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Big cliff face. And then absolutely beautiful spot. It smells so fresh. The colors are vibrant. Feels really rainforesty in here. As we take the last steps down, the waterfall is over that way. And we got the beautiful clear river. Wow. This spot is awesome. Look at this. I wonder if there's any fish in there. I kind of really want to walk up there too, to try and get on that side. Explore up there, if we can. Let's go to the waterfall anyway. Wow, just look at that. That is a beautiful picture, man. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Wow. That has to be one of the most beautiful spots I've seen. And it's such a short walk. Look at that. Beautiful, man. A lot of people here have been carving their name into the tree. Goes all the way up. I'm gonna have to put my name in there too. Does someone put their pay ID in there? That's hilarious. And even in these trees as well. Heaps of carvings of names. That's really, really cool, man. Wow. I'm just gonna fill the water and see how cold it is. Oh! Literally ice. I reckon you could probably drink that too. It looks so clear and clean, but I'm not going to. Just in case I don't want to get sick, but this is a gorgeous place and so easy to get to, like, I can't believe it. I'm going to head back up and I'm going to go on to the Lyrebird waterfall walk. So that was another 1.5 hours. This was like 10 minutes walking. It's really easy. So we'll go suss the other spot. And then maybe I'll come back to this one and see if I can get across the river and have a play. But I really just want to check out the whole area everywhere while I got more time. I do want to see where this goes. Before I go back up the stairs, you go this way. And looks like you can walk all along the path here. That's cool. This is a little walking track going all the way along the side here. I love the moss. All the moss just makes it so vibrant. And that's pretty much it. But I might go for an adventure down there. Look at the water, it's beautiful. Also, I did bring my gold pan, and I know there's gold around these areas, so I might grab my little shovel and gold pan and see if I can find some gold in this river. I think that'll be fun to have a little pan. Yeah. All right, so we're back up the top from there. We're gonna go left onto the Lyrebird Falls track. 2.2 Ks, 1.5 hours. This track looks fairly easy so far. There's no stairs or anything like that. It seems a tree has fallen down on this path. So it should be pretty easy to get around. Yeah, easy as. Just walk straight around it, no problem. Getting to a little bit of a muddy spot here. Don't know how I'm gonna get across there with my shoes, but Should be able to find a way, maybe on the left of the path here. Get through, there's a lot of water in there, but we go this way. And we still have a bit to go through. How are we going to get across that? I might have to jump. That is not ideal. I reckon I can jump about 1 meter. That's pushing it, man. It's pushing my jumping capabilities. How are we going to do this? Oh, the log. We can go across the log. So this wood over here. Whoa, that's slippery as. How's this one? That's good. Haha. Let's freaking go. Nice. Let's keep on going. We're coming up to a little sign here, Lyrebird Falls 500 meters. We're on the right track, so that's good. A lot of logs obstructing the path here, but nothing you can't just walk over. So we found another sign now, 200 meters, Lyrebird Falls, going right from that track there. Super easy still, no stairs or nothing like that. So coming to a bit of a crossroads here, I think we just continue following this down. I don't think that's the way to go, but yeah, we'll soon find out. And look at that view coming up, absolutely beautiful. And here's a little fence line that I'm assuming you go down, so yes, I can hear water. Yeah, those steps. Definitely what we got to go down. I can hear water. Let's see if we can see anything. Ah, we see a fall. There's a waterfall just down there. We've almost made it. So now we just got some stairs to go down. Doesn't look too hard yet. I think there's probably going to be more steps going to this one because that's a long way down, but you can see the waterfall there. Very cool. We just keep going this way. Looks like it's going a long way around, no? Oh, that's it. What? So we can't even get down here. It just kind of ends here. There's just a viewing platform. Damn, bro. I mean, it's beautiful, but I would have liked to see the bottom. I guess that's it. It kind of makes sense though. It's going to be hard to make stairs going all the way down there. Well, we made it. That's pretty cool. Absolutely beautiful view. That's really great. It's starting to get a bit warmer, so we've taken the jumper and the gloves off, but I guess we go back now, and I'm really keen to get my gold pan and then go back down to the other waterfall and see if we can find some gold. Since we're kind of in the areas of where gold is found in Australia, I think Glen Innes is also known for sapphire, so there could be sapphires down there. So if I can find anything like that, that'd be awesome. So we made it back, and now we're gonna get ready to go gold panning. So guys, I got my gold pan. It's kind of dusty. I've used this once ever. So anyway, I got to use it for the second time today. I've had this thing for over a year or two, and I got a little shovel thing as well. So hopefully we find something in the water. So I just put it in a little plastic bag here. I'm just gonna walk down to the Boundary Falls with that. All right, so we're back here. Just getting to the bottom of the stairs with my gold panning stuff. And I'm not sure where to go. So I don't really know much about gold panning or where to go or anything like that, but I've watched a few videos on YouTube, and we're just gonna wing it here and I guess put our shovel into the ground and see if there's any gold, man. I think you need to be at a spot where it's like the water is still, because it builds up on the edges of the water, I believe, maybe. Let me know in the comments. Like maybe around here, sort of thing, down in there. I've just gone left of the stairs and traveling down here a bit. Maybe we need to get the bottom right in the middle of the water, but I can't do that. I'd like to see those rocks over right there. I'd like to try that area right there. If I can get across there, that looks nice. It's got river rocks. It had been pounding against the rock, just getting stopped there, so looks promising. Or even like right here, maybe grab a pan. Like might be able to get across here. The shoe's dirty. Not really good. Whoa. There's rock stuck in the shoe. Alright. This spot looks promising. Let's wash it down and see if there's anything inside. Nothing. There's nothing, man. All right, so first pan, nothing. Maybe we need to dig somewhere else and give it another go. It would make sense that like on big floods, the water still does get all up here too. So maybe there's some stuff in here. I just need to find a spot to dig, man. All right, so I've just got another pound of dirt. We just dug a random hole over there and back there. Just super random. Let's just see if this has anything inside it. Second pan, absolutely nothing, but anyway. Think about it, try to go downstream a little bit and do a pan further down the stream and see if there's anything down there. All right, we're back. Now I'm just going to make some lunch. I'm pretty hungry. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything. No surprise, but anyway, it was fun. Good activity. I'm pretty tired after walking. So I'm hungry. We're going to cook some lunch and then I'm going to try to get a fire going. So I'm going to try and see if I can find some nice firewood for this fire over here. Something that's not too like damp. I don't know. It's going to be really hard, but I'll do my best. And my bed needs to be propped up. Right now my van's kind of on like an angle. So I'm going to put some wood blocks on the bed just to make sure I'm not laying with my head down, because I don't think that's going to be healthy for you if your blood's just running straight to your head all night. So I'll show you guys how I do that. So we come around to the back of the bed and just under here, I just put some wooden blocks, that corner and the other corner. So I just kind of lift the bed, put it up on there. Kind of just sit under like that on top of that little pole there where the bed usually sits. Perfect. So for lunch today, we have some free-range chicken, some sauerkraut, and some avocado, and some beef tallow that we're going to cook up. So with each adventure I have in the van lately, I've just been learning so many new things. Some things I would just never think about, like my adventure would teach me. Like I just spent the last month in Lightning Ridge, and the food around there, I don't think it was the best. It was really hard to get organic food, and I couldn't eat how I would usually eat. Like usually I ate a lot of oats and rice, and I couldn't find any organic oats or rice there, so I had to switch up my diet. So it put me out of my comfort zone. I had to switch up my diet, and I think it's actually a good thing because I learned a lot about what's healthy. I was just doing a lot of research. I was there trying to be as healthy as I could, and I stumbled across a keto diet. So now I'm doing some sort of weird keto diet with a little bit of fruit and vegetables as well, but mainly just meats and high fats. So got a bunch of beef tallow on the pan here. So that's a lot of fat that we're going to cook the chicken in. And we got chicken thighs. Yep, chicken thigh fillets. So they're fattier than the breast. And yeah, we're going to have the avocado for some more fats and some sauerkraut. And I've been feeling pretty good on the keto diet so far. It's been like a week and a half. So I'm still getting used to it, but it's just something new, and it's just like every time I go on an adventure, it just puts me out of my comfort zone, and I just be learning so much. There's always more to learn, and it's never ending. And it's awesome. This is what I love about van life. I think if you don't put yourself out of your comfort zone, you're never going to grow and learn things. Like, if it wasn't for the van life, I would still be doing the same thing, you know? It's just, it's opened up the whole world living in a van. It's awesome. We also got some feta cheese. I forgot to say that I'm adding to this as well. So far we have some avocado, some sauerkraut, some kimchi, and some feta cheese. Also going to add some parsley. So I was asking ChatGPT what vitamins I might be low in a keto diet, and one of them was vitamin K1, and parsley seemed to be the go to get that in. So also ChatGPT said that I'd be low in vitamin C, so I've been taking 500 milligram vitamin C tablet and a little bit of magnesium. I've been taking a magnesium tablet too. So everything else I should be right with eating fish and meat and all my fats and a bit of vegetables and fruit. All in all, I think I'm doing pretty well. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know, but just gonna mix all this up. Bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and for a bit of spice I have some cayenne pepper. So now we're going to mix together all that. There's a lot of cayenne pepper there, but I'm used to it. I've been having it a lot lately, so it's not too spicy for me. So that's going to be the base. We're going to chuck the chicken straight on top of that and then mix it all together. So we're going to make sure we get all the liquid, which is all the beef tallow as well, with the chicken, because that's all healthy fats that we're going to be drinking, eating, you know. We've got to ingest it all. And I really like the crunchy bits, so I've got to get all these crunchy bits. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far, and we're just going to mix it all up together. And there we have it, the finished meal. What do you guys reckon about that? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alright, now it's time to eat. This is actually an amazingly tasty meal. I really, really love it. It's quite filling too. There's over 100 grams of protein approximately in this as well, with all that chicken. Amazing meal. Anyway, I'll see you guys after I've eaten and we'll do dishes together. Look at this beautiful blue bird up here. I've been feeding him some chicken. Absolutely gorgeous. So now it's time to wash the dishes, guys, and I think it's gonna rain. I've got some little raindrops that have been falling on me, and the clouds look pretty cloudy, so I don't know how we're gonna go with this fire, but hopefully we can still make a fire. I don't know. So now that I've eaten, guys, I'm going to go look for some firewood, and there's already heaps around, so this will be easy as. So I've already found these 2 sticks that were just behind this tree here. I can chop them up, and I just need a couple more big ones like that, and then just some kindling. And look at this already over here. We have plenty of sticks. That one there, that one there. We have a few logs over here that I can chop up as well. Easy as. And they have water here, running water if you want to get some water, which is really cool in this water tank. So I've got plenty of wood here, as you can see here, and if I need to chop some more later, I will. But I need to see if I can even start this with this wet wood. I've got some toilet paper here that we're going to put at the bottom. Then I'm going to chuck a bunch of small leaves and grass and kindling, and then some big ones on top, and hopefully we can get a fire started here. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. I've got the other pieces of wood around the fire, hoping that it'll just dry it out a little bit as there's a fire going inside there, and I reckon that's going to light pretty well. Hopefully she's all good. So before I light the fire, I want to wait until it's dark. I'm just going to end up wasting wood if I light it too early. It's currently about 4:30 p.m, so in about an hour and a half. It gets dark at about 6 o'clock. That's when I'll light it up. And it has been raining a little bit, so I put an umbrella on top of the fire there just to protect it. And as you can see, it has gotten a bit wet, but it is protecting all the wood there. And even if it does rain, I'll still come out here and just sit here with an umbrella and enjoy the fire. In the meantime, while I wait, I'm just practicing some guitar, practicing a new song that I'm writing that no one will probably ever hear. Anyway, I'll see you guys at night time when we light the fire. So I'm getting kind of bored waiting for it to get dark, and usually I'm like watching a movie or something because there's usually internet when I'm just roaming around in the van. But yeah, there's no internet here, so I've got to make some entertainment. So I'm learning how to throw this knife into the tree from a distance, and it's actually like I'm kind of getting it. As long as I throw it like lightly so it doesn't spin too much and it just curves and then hits the tree like that, I can get it in like even from a nice distance like this. Like sometimes. That didn't work. No, I can kind of push it. There we go. There's one. See if we can do it. I'm like maybe 4 feet away from the tree. Damn. There we go. That was a good one. Oh yes, that was really hard throw too. Alright, I've got the camera ages away now because I want to see if I can get it from like all the way over here. Sort of thing. Let's see. That spun way too much. No way I got that. That was cool. Yes! Oh, I don't even know how I'm doing it, but we're doing it. Two in a row, let's go. Oh my god. So I've got this other knife that's weighted a bit more heavy, and it's actually kind of easier to throw. There we go. Look at that, that thing's nasty. Nice. It's getting dark, that's why it's a bit darker on the film. All right, this one likes to stick in and then go out. There we go. You gotta throw it with some force, this one. But it's nice. It's nice, man. Got a bit further back now. Pretty far away from the tree. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, guys, so it is literally pitch black out here. It's about 7 p.m. and we need to get this fire started, so I'm going to take that umbrella off it. It's not raining right now, and hopefully we can get this thing lit. Apparently I didn't press record when I was lighting the fire, but we got it lit, so skip to where it's lit here. Well, we've got it roaring now. I just keep chucking more and more small sticks on top of it, trying to dry out all that other big wood. We'll just keep on getting handfuls of all the sticks and leaves, and probably not that, but all the little sticks with some leaves. Now let's chuck it straight on top. Keep on feeding it. And all this stuff's burning, so the bigger stuff should burn eventually too. It is definitely going to be a cold night tonight because it's already pretty freezing, so right here with this heat, it is actually really, really nice. So all these little sticks are starting to run out. There's some good coal in there. Some nice heat coming off it. I think the wood is actually going to burn. I think it should be right now. So the fire's pretty well established now. It is lit pretty nicely. But I just want to show you guys. You can actually see the moisture coming out of the wood right there. That's how damp it is. But inside is nice and red and hot in there. And she's not going out, and I'm not really feeding it little sticks anymore, so should last a few hours, hopefully. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it. Okay guys, this fire has been roaring for quite a few hours now. It's currently 9 o'clock and I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to go to bed early and probably get up maybe 5 or 6 a.m. I don't know, whenever I wake up, and yeah, I'll show you guys how I'm sleeping. Before we go to bed, this is what's left of the fire. Still roaring, got a lot of heat coming off it now, but yeah, we'll see if it's still lit in the morning. I wonder if it'll still be warm by the time I wake up. Alright, we put on my 12-volt electric blanket, just like that, warming up the bed. Alright, I'm all ready for bed, guys. I got this head bandana thing, which is keeping my ears cool, and I kind of just sleep with this over my cheek and then just breathing out like this. It gets pretty cold at night time, but this seems to do the trick, and I'm wearing a jumper and trackies, so I'm pretty warm. Anyway, I'll let you guys know how I sleep in the morning, so good night. Good morning, guys. It's currently 5 a.m. It's time to get up and seize the day. Can't seem to sleep anymore. It is raining a little bit. I can hear it on the roof. But I'm awake and I'm ready to seize the day, man. It's a little bit chilly. That's alright. Let's get up. Let's get up. And party. Oh my days. Bruh. Bruh. So guys, there's nothing to do at 5 a.m. in the morning. So I just spent the last 2 hours editing this video on my phone, and it's coming out really cool, really happy with it. But it's currently raining too, but it's finally light outside. This is what it's like in the morning. And you can see the fire over there. That's what's left of it over there. And I've just started preparing some breakfast. I've got some kiwi fruit and some orange. I'm gonna make 4 eggs, hard boiled as well. This has got to be one of my favorite parts of the day. My fruit and my eggs, man. Look at that perfect egg with the runny yolk. That is amazing. Alright guys, it is time for me to go. It is cold, it is wet, and I have a client to tattoo at 4 p.m. in Grafton today, so I've got a bit of time until then. I'm going to go to the gym, have a shower, maybe do my queen laundry, and just hang out. It's about an hour and a half the rest of the way to Grafton, so I highly recommend this camp spot. It is awesome. I could imagine it getting pretty busy on like a weekend. I'm lucky I'm here on a Wednesday, so there's only like some other people camping back there. There's actually no one over in those camps at the moment. But yeah, being a free camp and being this awesome, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty busy on a weekend. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Like and subscribe, and just remember to spread love and spread positivity, and you will feel better inside. See you later, guys.